I had something funny happen to me when I walked into my office this morning. Imagine, if you will, the following. This is Hooey. Hooey? YouTube, Hooey. And this is by far one of Julie's absolute favorite toys. So I found him sitting on this chair with this beautiful bucket in front of him. It had the following products in it. It had a lemon, which I took downstairs because I don't even know how it got up here. A pink Liz Watte blush, a pink beauty blender, and a CoverGirl Oh Sugar lip treatment thing. I don't know what happens to my house at night, but apparently there's a YouTuber named Hooey out there that is doing makeup hauls. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you a new buy or buy. And this one was highly requested and it's all around the new Estee Edit line, which is from Estee Lauder. And I talked about it recently in my Sephora haul and my Sephora haul update. And I have finally come up with what I really like, what I thought was pretty good, and what I thought was just downright not worth the money, in my personal opinion. So without further ado, let's get into this. So the emoji rating that I thought would make the most sense for today would be the pencil. Get it? Because like Estee Edit, pencil, eraser. No, I went too far. Because I have a whole bunch of products I want to get through and I don't want to make this video like a million years long. I thought I would categorize them and like group the products in each. So first, let's start out with 4 to 5 pencils out of 5. These were by far my favorite products of all the ones that I tried. They really wowed me. Think of them sort of like okay, pencil, like Michelangelo, like the Michelangelo of the makeup collection. That's a huge exaggeration. It would need to like actually like put the makeup on my face. First up are the Flash Illuminators. I have 2 of them. One is in Morning Light and the other one is in Spotlight. They are a liquid highlight. I have Spotlight on my cheekbones right now and I have mixed in Morning Light with my foundation today as well, and it just gives a really beautiful illuminated sort of a finish to the skin. I think it looks gorgeous. It is definitely more on like the cream end of things than a more liquidy serum, so it does go on a little bit thicker, but it smooths out very nicely. It's not glittery in any way. So you can see there is the consistency on my hand. It's not really runny. As you can see, it's kind of staying in one place, but it blends out really, really nicely into the skin and it mixes really nicely too. It's just a really nice overall product. The other products I love are the Barest lip colors, and I have 2, one in 05 in the buff and in 03 exposed. I'm wearing exposed on my lips right now, and I think these are gorgeous. They have a really nice range of different neutral tones that are really, really easy to wear. It feels like a nice balm on the lip, you know? It doesn't feel super creamy, it doesn't feel really gloppy, it doesn't like pull at the lips when you're trying to apply it. It just is a really nice smooth application and really, really pretty colors. Then on to the Lip Flip Shade Transformer in Turn Down. This is a black lipstick. There are 2 within this line. There is a flip up and a flip down, or shade down, flip down, turn up, whatever. So turn down is black and turn up is yellow. As you can see, it has lipstick on it. Just gonna clean that up. So what these lipsticks are supposed to do is they're either going to lighten or darken your lip color that you've chosen. You can either apply it with the color or you can apply it on top, so that if you have a certain number of shades that you absolutely love and you want to switch them up a little bit, it's a great way to take the existing collection of lip colors that you have and add a lot more variety. I'm gonna talk about this one later. Spoiler alert, didn't love it, but the Turn Down one I really liked. The one thing that I will say about this lipstick is you want to apply it with a really light hand on top of or mixed in with your lip color, because a little bit goes a long way with this product, but it does actually do a really, really good job at darkening the lip color that you have. So overall, I thought this was a success. And then the next product is like a weird in between, and I didn't know where to put this. I liked it, but I didn't love it, so I'm gonna include it in the greats, but it wasn't like my absolute favorite. So like maybe like a 3.5 pencils out of 5, you know what I'm saying? And that is the Edit Eyeshadow Palette. So I've been testing them out for the last little while. I'm wearing them on my eyes right now, and I think overall they're really, really nice. I was very concerned when I first picked this up that it would be very difficult to kind of just choose the one color that you wanted, because there's no packaging to separate all the colors, and I thought they would smudge together really easily. But surprisingly, I've been very good, and I haven't noticed any of the products sort of switching and combining together in any way. So the colors I've been absolutely loving and using a lot of lately are this pretty taupe tone, these 2 shades over here, and this purple tone actually is really, really nice. I've been using it with Fix Plus and applying it to the lid, and it looks gorgeous, really nice springy kind of a look. They're nice and creamy, and they're also quite buildable, which is nice. These 2 shades I'm kind of like meh over, because when I was applying it by themselves, you kind of get glitter under the eyes. When I applied it with Fix Plus, still by the end of the day, you kind of get glitter under the eyes. So I mean, overall, overall this palette is really, really nice. I think it is missing a nice highlight though. For pale girls, you know how I am about highlights. Like I am all about finding a really good highlight shade and I can't ever find one. Why is this so difficult for companies? So I wish it had that, but other than that, it's a really, really good palette. So the next category of products are products I thought were okay. They weren't the best thing I've ever tried, but they weren't terrible either. Think of it kind of like a run-of-the-mill Tumblr poster that you see in like everyone's bedroom. It's like, it's good, but it's not like the best thing you've ever seen. You've seen it like 100 times before. So the first one in this category is actually something that I would have liked had it been a little bit more waterproof. And that is the Blackest liner. And when I first started using this, I thought it was really interesting because it actually felt like you were applying a marker to your eye. I felt like I was 6 and about to get in trouble. It is easy to get a really precise line and it's really nicely pigmented. So it does give you a nice crisp black liner, and I've been using it for wing liner lately, but it is not at all waterproof, like not even a little bit. I was watching a movie with my family and it was making me a little bit teary-eyed. I don't even remember what it was. It was The Intern. Any movies now with moms and daughters, I can't pull it together. So when I went upstairs to take off my makeup, I noticed that my wing liner was completely gone. So I mean, overall, this is a really good liner, but unfortunately, because of the fact that it is not at all kind of a little bit waterproof, it's only okay. Next up is the Metallishadow Cream and Powder, and this is in the color Scarlet Eclipse. And I thought this was kind of interesting because the top part is this really pretty cream shadow, and then if you unscrew the lid, you get underneath this glitter powder essentially. It says you can apply the glitter on your face, you can apply it on your eyes, your lips, whatever you want to do. I thought it was a little bit much to apply to the face, but I don't know, maybe if you're going out. When I first applied this, I thought it was gorgeous. It was a really pretty sort of reddy maroon smoky eye with this glitter on top. Oh my gosh, I really, really loved it. But by the end of the day, all of the glitter was under my eyes. It didn't stay put. It was just like, I was so disappointed with that. If you're willing to do the extra step and do like the glitter primer to help that glitter adhere to your lids, I think this is beautiful. However, as a duo itself, I would only give this about 3 pencils out of 5. And lastly, in the okay category is the shade transformer in Turn Up, which I alluded to earlier. This is the yellow shade, which is supposed to lighten the lip color of your choosing. And overall, it did lighten it. However, I did notice for any of the cooler tone colors that I chose, it did add this very distinct yellow undertone to the lip color, which I was not impressed with myself, because especially if I wanted to choose more of a shell pink or something that was more cool toned, I don't really like the addition of the yellow to it. And I've been very like blue tone lately, so this didn't really impress me on that front. But if you have more of a warmer tone lipstick, it does work very nicely. And I think overall it does lighten up the lipstick quite nicely. But again, applying it with a very, very light hand. Otherwise, the product is gonna be super, super yellow on your lips. And the last category is the 1 pencil out of 5. These are the products that like I just didn't get. Since I'm going with like a whole art theme with the pencil, think of it sort of like that art where you look at it and you're like, that is so, you know, it's very like, no, you know what, I don't get it. Personally, it just didn't work really well for me. I am sure there are lots of people out there that this would work beautifully for, but for me, unfortunately, big bust. The first product on that list is the Beam Team Hydrate and Glow, and this is a hydrating and illuminizing primer, and then it has a cap which is supposed to have a highlight in it that you apply to the cheekbones and it's supposed to brighten up the whole look. Overall, I just didn't find this to give any sort of valuable level of glow that it would even call itself an illuminizing primer. The fact that it was hydrating, I mean, again, my skin doesn't need a lot of hydration, so this is, again, probably a little bit biased in the fact that I don't need that extra hydration, so maybe if you have drier skin, this would work a lot better for you. But I think that applying like one of the flash illuminators to your foundation, you're gonna get that much more subtle but not subtle glow. So when I first got this, I thought the cap was kind of interesting because I was kind of hoping you can push it up and then just apply it straight to the cheeks like that and then blend it out. But you can't because there's no way of pushing the product up. And also the color itself is really dark. So for myself, you're not really adding like any highlight. And it wasn't very glowy, to be honest. It wasn't very an exciting color. It didn't give that pop on the cheekbones. It just was kind of like a big, I don't know, overall, I just wasn't really super excited about this product. And then the only other product that I tried that was just like a big miss for me is the High-Low Stylo. This is the contour and highlight stick in light medium. First of all, this is a very thin pencil, so I think this is really good for precision, so when you want to contour your nose or anything like that. But for me, I don't do a ton of contouring myself, but I did try and apply it underneath the cheekbones, and I found that it was very difficult to blend out. As soon as you put it on the cheekbones and tried to blend it out, you still get that really harsh line that didn't seem to go away. And the highlight, it pulled at my skin. It wasn't super creamy or blendable in any way. It was basically the color of my skin, so I mean, I guess I could use it as like a concealer pencil, but even then, if it's pulling under the eyes, I don't really want to use it. And so overall, I just wasn't super impressed with this product, and I think there are a lot better products within this line that would be more worth the money. And that's everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of these buy videos, and let me know if you have any specific requests for either brands or product lines or new launches or anything like that you guys want to see. And if you do see a comment below of a particular product line or anything like that that you want to see, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so I see it. I hope you guys are having an amazing week so far, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you girls. Mwah!